you lose all sense of direction.
If you watched last week's episode, you'll know that back in 2019 I had a near-death diving accident in El Salvador. But knowing that the islands off the coast of Sabah have some of the world's best marine life, I was determined to overcome those fears. And with the support of patient dive masters, I got back under the water for the first time in years, and got rewarded with another glimpse into the amazing underwater world. But our magical time here on the island of Mabul is coming to an end, and it's time to head west and venture to one of Sabah's most remote places. Though we travel the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us, or we find it not. Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Good morning. Welcome back to the paradise island of Mabul. Yes, we're still on the island. So it is actually about 9:30 in the morning. We had a bit of a lie-in this morning. It's such a relaxing place. And we had a few cheeky beers in the bar with the guys last night. But look at this. What a wonderful place to wake up to. Beautiful blue skies. So this is the Scuba Junkies Mabul Turtle Rehabilitation Centre. Sama pagi. The local Bajau people traditionally would eat turtle eggs from the beach, but Scuba Junkie actually rewards them. So every time they report them a nest that's been laid, they actually come to Scuba Junkie. Scuba Junkie pays them some money, and they relocate the eggs here. And you can see there's quite a few nests here. In fact, one of them's due to hatch out tomorrow. I think we've just missed it.
Oh, look at the cuties.
This is the local Bajau community here on the island. Baggy.
The Bajau, also known as sea gypsies, have lived in the region for hundreds of years. Originally, most lived a nomadic lifestyle on a small, basic houseboat, but nowadays, many have settled on the land, living in stilted huts above the water, and they survive from whatever they can find in the ocean. They are known for their diving skills, and can spend up to 8 hours a day under the water, diving down to 20 meters. Amazingly, they can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes. Although nowadays, with commercial overfishing, they find it harder and harder to survive, and so some now have small shops on the island. As they're classed as refugees, they don't get a state education, but there is a charity school on the island where the children are taught a basic education.
I actually love the fact that you've got such a traditional way of life next to the resort. That's something that makes it a bit more special for me, seeing the contrast. I just love that just off the jetty, you can see so many little fish down there. In fact, I was walking along yesterday and I saw a huge turtle swim past. They got a lot of turtles on the island. But what a spot, eh? How beautiful. So you guys, this is one of our little pieces of paradise here that we know in Sabah. In fact, we used to come here every year on holiday. When we had back in normal jobs, we used to come here, I think every year, maybe for 7 or 8 years. And it's just so nice to come back. Some of the staff are still here. It's just been really, really special. And great for diving, trying to dive, or snorkeling. Okay, so we've still got a few hours until the boat goes, but before we do, we're just going to show you the plan for the next few days. So we're currently here in Pulau Mabul, which is just off Semporna here in the east coast of Sabah. And the plan today is going to be getting the boat back, driving to Tawau, and then we're heading down this way because we're going to be spending a few days in the Maliel Basin conservation area here, which is somewhere that we've never been before. Good time?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
If all goes according to plan, he'll be flying to KK and we'll hang out for a few days and go and find some nice food and bits in KK before we head south. Look at these.
Meet Lily. This is Lily.
Hi, Lily. Wow, these are
No,
great.
they're very, very cool. And there are some bracelets. You've got the medium-sized ones.
This is octopus blue ring.
Do you make all of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the blue ring octopus. That is
Nudies.
brilliant.
Yeah, little sea slugs here. Look at those.
Little hammerheads. We dream, we dream.
Jellyfish.
Oh, I love that. That's so clever.
We definitely need a turtle, don't
We
we?
definitely have to have a turtle.
There you go. We bought another little turtle to go with Trevor and Trudy.
Yeah,
And this one is a little
so
nudie.
nudie brush. They're sea slugs, and the sign for them is nudie.
We've got a few bracelets so we can look
Some
trendy.
matching ones. I got you one of those. Look at us, we're all matching.
And it's lunchtime. What have we got? Fruit. Oh, fruit. Salad. Oh, it's very nice. Little local bananas. Some rice. Some noodles. Butter chicken. Look at this. More chicken. So many different types of veg.
Vegetables. I
And a
love vegetables.
vegetarian option at the end. Okay, the time has come.
Nice meeting you.
We'll see you. Yeah, we'll be back, man.
It's got to be alive.
Cheers, man.
I want it to be alive.
Cheers, man. We'll keep in touch.
Nice meeting you.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you soon. The worst part is leaving.
Bye, guys.
Smile for me.
Tell me that you will for me. Hold me like you never let me go. It's
Leaving Island. I know we'll be back again.
Bye bye guys! Bye bye!
It's always sad to be leaving such a fabulous spot, but if you don't have the sadness of goodbyes, you will never have the excitement of the hellos.
James Bond. Okay, welcome back to Semporna.
We're back.
So now we've got to go to the Scuba Junkie shop. Hopefully we've got a lift to the driver's house to pick the car up. And then we've got a 2-hour drive to Tawau. Terima kasih.
Sama.
Right, we'll see you later.
Jamie, we will see you in KK.
Have a good one.
So Jamie's going to hang here for a couple of days and then meet us in KK. Cheers, man. Yeah, definitely. Because we have a date at Maliel Basin tomorrow, which is why we got to drive to Tawau tonight. Because we have to be there by lunchtime tomorrow, and it's quite a long drive.
A huge thanks to Zor for looking after Kit whilst we're on the island.
We'll see you soon. Amazing.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Maggie. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again. Thanks, Zul. We'll see you again.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Right, let's go to Tawau.
It's our first time driving Kit in the dark, and we realised that when someone is in your blind spot, there's a symbol on the mirror that lights up to warn you. See? Kit is a clever vehicle.
Welcome to Tawau. We've got about half a kilometre to our little hotel that we've booked as a stop off on the way to Maliau Basin.
It's been a long day. That sea air was just fabulous, but there's something about sea air, isn't there? It just makes you feel really tired.
Definitely.
Be careful, because some of the cars and bikes don't have headlights.
Go straight down.
Yeah.
Should be at the end on the right. Oh, nice.
Coffee station.
All the usual. Oh, it's a nice room. Wow, that's a nice view. Good morning. Today is the day we're heading to the Maliau Basin. We've just done a speed pack. We're running a little bit late, and we're very, very, very excited. It's been somewhere that we've wanted to go for a long time, and it's probably a 3 or 4 hour drive, so we better go check out and hit the road. Maggie. Check out of room
1115.
and Kit is still there, which is always a good sign. Good start to the day. Okay. Whew. Right, 3 hours, let's go. Loads of papaya and banana trees on either side of the road at the moment.
Wouldn't it be great to be able to just walk out to your garden and pick fruit?
Well, you can, but it's an apple, pear, or a plum, maybe a gooseberry if we're getting exotic.
Yeah.
But yeah, here they've got all the exotic fruits, including durian.
And they seem to be all year round. There's always something fruity.
In fact, when we were in Kota Kinabalu and that heavy rain, the taxi driver said, "Oh, we have 2 seasons here in Sabah. We have wet season and wetter season." But then it is a rainforest.
And we explain we're from the UK, so that doesn't really faze us.
At least they have warm, wet weather. But the sky, the blue sky is trying to come out today.
As we continue driving west, we drove past mile after mile of palm plantations. In fact, you see a lot of palm oil plantations here in Malaysia. I often hear people complaining about the palm oil, that it destroys the rainforest. And I suppose there's no doubt that that's true. But when I think about the landscape back home, I guess hundreds of years ago in the UK, it would have been covered in forests, but over the years we've cut them down for farmland. Is there a difference? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Few of these bumps would rock our van, wouldn't they?
They are extreme.
Got a nice view now. We've gone a bit higher. See the hills in the distance. Into the wilds of Borneo we go. We've actually passed a few interesting signs recently. There's been one by the river saying Awas crocodiles, which is caution crocodiles. And we've seen another couple of signs saying watch out for elephants. So that would be cool. See a couple of elephants by the side of the road would be a nice gift this morning.
We were warned by a few people that there may not be that many petrol stations on this road, and with a long drive across the middle of Borneo, we thought we'd better fill up while we still can.
I'm not 100% sure whether this is the last petrol station, but seems like everyone's going into.
I was going to say, everyone's coming in, so that makes me think
I
that
think
we've...
it probably is.
Yeah, everybody, literally.
So it's probably a good idea just to be safe, I think. Right, we're all topped up, hit the road. A nice big bottle of 100 plus just to rehydrate us a bit. Just driving along, I spotted two wild elephants by the side of the road, so I'm just going to get a couple of shots. How mad is it that there's literally elephants right there?
Right there. I'm blown away.
That's just made my day. You know, you can see all the elephant poop all the way down the road there.
Wow.
There you go. Aliel Basin. Turn right.
You're definitely in the right place. Wow,
This is the reception area. Just park up here first and then
Yeah.
we'll go and have a chat. This is the reception registration area. Okay, that was the security registration, so we've got about a half-hour drive up. He said there's only one junction, just make sure you turn right. So shouldn't get lost on the way up there. Beautiful. They've got some lovely looking buildings by the entrance here. The Maliau Cafe, but he said it's closed today, or at the moment. Oh, this is nice. It's a proper road. I was expecting a bit of a mud road to get in. Maybe later.
So nice to see the forest. The rainforest.
These are all elephant
This
poops.
is all elephant poo. Oh, we're so excited.
Who knows what we're going to see? So I've actually got two pairs of long trousers designed for the jungle. They're anti-mosquito. They've got Nosy Life stuff in them, which acts as a barrier and a bit of a repellent.
And shirts.
And shirts, but we left a bag of laundry in Scuba Junkie office back in St. Paul, and Jamie called to say, is this your bag? And we were like, yes, it is. And we've just had a look in the back.
I'm like a beached whale.
Come on, she's going in to get the rucksack out, and I just lifted her, but because our jungle stuff, like our trousers, are in the rucksack, which is right at the back, and the boot and this truck is so big that
It's massive.
to get in was quite funny. Just drag it forward a bit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Sorry, I tried to lift you up, but it went a bit wrong.
It was the least graceful thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
And it looks like we might have left our long mozzie clothes in Semporna, which is not great because this place has loads of mosquitoes. They recommend you have 75% deep mosquito repellent minimum if you come here.
I've got my trousers, but I have no shirts.
I don't think I've got any trousers, have I?
No, you have no trousers.
Oh, that's great. There you go. Mariel Basin Study Centre. So that's the junction. Turn right, and now it's straight all the way. Just stunning.
It is.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a study
Bridges,
centre.
little walkways over the Mariel Basin Study Centre. So we can just park behind that one
Yeah.
and walk in. Figure out what we're doing. Take your shoes off. As in most places, if you go inside. Hi, Chris. Hi. Okay, because we didn't have lunch, we bought some Scooby snacks from the shop, some noodles and Pringles and bits. So we're gonna go check into our room. We're gonna follow the receptionist is gonna drive and just show us where to park.
I've never been to a place where they drive you to the bedroom before.
No, that's true. Okay. Terima kasih. Oh, this is nice. There's a little restaurant there tonight, buffet. Nice.
And if you have free times, you can have free times there. Sometimes the
Animal.
hornbill just crossing.
Oh yeah, you can
Especially
see.
on early morning and evening.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you very much. We'll see you a bit later. Terima kasih. Oh, there's aircon on, which already is an amazing thing. Wow, look at this. Oh, that's lovely.
Expecting a jungle hut.
This is fabulous.
Coffee.
Tea and coffee. Toilet and shower. Just saw this flying insect with the most insanely luminous blue wings. Very cool. I got a feeling we're going to see some interesting things here.
We met up with Neo, who showed us around the complex.
So longifolia. And
Ah.
the local name we call the Tongkat Ali.
And what does it treat? What for? What medical?
Actually, it's Malaysian Viagra.
Viagra. Oh, there you go. So all the middle-aged men, if you're having trouble, if you eat this, saves you paying your Viagra.
Oh boys. Oh boys.
That's great. Nature Gallery, welcome to the mysterious world of the Mariel Basin.
The Mariel Basin is also known as Sabah's Lost World due to its isolation. From above, the basin looks like a giant crater, encircled by a cliff wall that reaches up to 1,675 meters, and the only way to access the basin is where the river runs out. The first Western discovery of the basin was back in 1947 by a World War II pilot flying over Sabah, when he noticed the sunken forest and almost flew into the cliff wall. The basin has never been inhabited by man, and still to this date, 50% of the reserve has never been visited by humans. There have been over 82 species recorded, many of which are endangered, such as the cloud leopard, Sumatran rhino, sun bear, Asian elephant, and the orangutan. It really is a lost world.
Now this is the incredible part of the story.
Although Mariel's spectacular shape might look like an extinct volcano, no volcanic rocks have been found anywhere nearby. Neither is there any evidence that Mariel was created by a meteoritic impact. So this is the Mariel Basin.
Here we are right now.
Oh, so we're near where the river comes out.
Yeah. We have a trip before to reach here.
Yes.
We do the 1 week go and 1 week back.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness,
goodness.
1 week back, 1 week each
But
way.
I think most people, they just walk this bit, right?
Yeah.
The tourists, they come, they
for
just...
tourists, for visitor, we only open this area.
Oh, this is only for tourists.
Yeah. This one for visitor.
So there you go. They used to have rhinoceros here, but apparently they haven't been sighted since the 90s. Okay, so look, now you're going to find out what the most dangerous species but also the most powerful potential to save it. Oh, that's us. That's us.
It's gonna be us.
I'm there going, it's a snake or a frog or a tree. That he's smiling at me. No, it's us. So here you go, look. There you go. You have a room of mirrors. We are the most dangerous people
Yeah.
to the Maleo Basin.
I did warn you when you married me.
Then we met our guide Jeffrey. He took us into the laboratory and showed us some of the sample plants and rocks that have been found in the basin.
Oh, it's an elephant jaw. Oh, it looks like a rock.
So it looks like a rock. It's a trick rock.
There was also a variety of animal skulls and pickled wildlife samples. At the end, we headed into the theatre to watch a short documentary about the basin.
Okay, it's dinner time.
You know us, we love food.
A delicious buffet dinner with rice, different vegetables, fish, a chicken dish, and soup.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, this food looks absolutely delicious. And I think we're being pretty spoilt tonight, considering we're pretty well the only people here. And they're really looking after us tonight. But we're going to have some dinner, and in about an hour's time, we're going out on a night safari. We're going on a night safari.
Yeah.
Oh, we sit on the back, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a princess.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is great.
You have the best torch.
Like who's...
Wow, this is amazing.
We're going to find lots tonight. Maybe. Maybe.
And hopefully it's not rain.
Hopefully it's not rain. If it
Should we
rains...
bring our coat?
No, it doesn't matter.
We set off into the darkness to see what we could find. That's a deer. Then we spotted some spooky looking eyes shining from above, but it was too dark to tell what it was. We also spotted a variety of different types of civet. This is the Malay civet. This is an otter civet. It really does look like an otter. We were very lucky to see this one because it's classed as endangered.
Absolutely bizarre that these beautiful deer are just hiding away in the grass. We would not have spotted that if you paid me £1 million. This guy's got eagle eye.
So we just spotted some more eyes in the tree up there. Oh, flying squirrel. I just saw it fly from tree to tree.
Oh, are they flying squirrels?
You got it?
Oh, yeah. Wow, I saw it, but it's very far away. But yeah, the squirrels with the wings.
Yes.
And then we spotted a scorpion sticking out of the tree.
What's the name of this civet?
Palm civet.
Ah,
Oh look.
we got a family. Look, he's just come out there.
Common palm civet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fighting.
Oh. Two fighting?
Yeah. Look at it.
This strange looking deer is called a mouse deer.
Thanks, guys. It was a good night, huh? We saw loads.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Great.
It's a bit of a wet one here in the Malial Basin this morning. It's been hammering it down for the last couple of hours, which is why we're dressed in our waterproofs. Hopefully it brightens up a bit. The sky doesn't look too dark, it just looks that light drizzle kind of sky, bit like back home, but it is warm.
After a quick breakfast, we were fueled and ready for our hike in the rainforest.
Good morning. So this morning we're excited because we're going to go set some traps, but it's not the kind of traps that you're thinking. These are camera traps.
This is now the new one.
Yeah.
Forest cam.
Yeah.
Time for a quick selfie, just to make sure that the camera worked.
And then it detects movement and then it starts recording.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave it overnight?
Yeah, just for one night.
One night.
Before you leave, so tomorrow we'll collect and we'll see what we find on the camera.
Oh, exciting. Okay, we're getting ready. It's still raining, so Marianne's got her leech socks on. She's all organised. I've got my waterproof trousers on, which will protect me from the mozzies, and I've tucked them into my socks because a leech won't bite through waterproof trousers.
I'm not taking any risk.
I'm not pregnant. My camera's under my waterproof jacket to keep it dry.
Even the gibbon's still not awake.
No, it's a bit early. Be wet on the feet. This is the huge tree.
Yeah. Actually, this tree where the honey, honeybee, they always put a nest in this tree. Local people, maybe long ago, they climbed the tree and get the honey.
They'd hammer bits of wood into the side of the tree to make a ladder, and although it's now become part of the tree, you can still clearly see it. I'm not sure I would want to climb that and come face to face with a bee's nest.
So this is a perfect example. You see up this huge tree. There you go, you can see the ladder all the way to the top to collect the honey from the stingless bee nest. That is a long way. You have to be a bit crazy to climb this tree.
How do you climb it with a...
Wow. So apparently it's not the stingless bee. It's a honey bee that gives a sting, but it's not really bad, but it's bad enough when you're that high and they're swarming around your head. That's not a job for me, I don't think.
The rainforest is full of amazing looking plants and creatures. This mushroom looks like the inside of a small tree.
Apparently there's a mushroom in the rainforest that glows in the dark.
This is the footprint of the deer. Somebody footprint.
Somebody.
Somebody.
I'm amazed that you know that.
Yeah.
Just listen to the noise. It's alive. Behind the raindrops, you can hear the loads of different bugs, birds. Okay, I'm a little bit heavier than those guys. One at a time. Nice, they've actually marked the trail just to make sure we find our way back, because it would be super easy to get lost in this. You lose all sense of direction. Okay, he's got the first leech.
Yes.
Is it sucking? Yeah. A tiger leech. Yeah.
Oh my God, stop it.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many.
From the lips.
There's a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Like this.
But if they suck a lot, they get big, no?
Yes.
And then it's harder to get off.
When it's getting big, it's more easier to remove.
Oh, they just.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's
They're
already.
they're full. They don't mind releasing. Oh my goodness. You don't get those back home, do you? What is that? The seed?
This is the billion seed, the Bornean ironwood.
Ah,
This is the seed for
it's
the
a
tree.
very big seed.
Yeah, and also very hard.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Hard tree, hard seed.
hard seed. And only porcupine only porcupine can eat this.
And the seed that we just saw belongs to this big tree here.
Now this is the actually termite. They have three type of nest.
Yes.
And this one from dung, animal dung.
Animal dung.
Yeah, so they build a.
They bring
Ah.
them here.
Look, there's 3 little termites nests. So it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah.
Small nest.
That's hilarious.
The only disadvantage about wearing waterproofs
You're like a bag.
is it's a little bit like a steam bath.
Yeah.
And you sweat a lot because despite the fact it's cloudy and raining, it's immensely humid. And for us Brits, it's very hot.
I should be a size 10 by the time I take the raincoat off.
We don't need to go to the gym. Wow, look at the spikes on that. Yeah, you wouldn't want to put your hand on that. That's like super spiky. This vine here is almost as thick as a small tree branch. On this vine, you got like almost delicate little like fern style moss on this vine. You have very good eyes. He's just spotted. There's a stick insect on the side of that leaf. Wow. How do you see that?
I'm looking at it and I.
It's
still
like
can't
even when
see
you
it.
look, it's just here, you see?
Yeah.
Because I see it move.
Oh, it's another termite. Oh yeah.
This one is not from the dung, but sap from this tree.
Oh,
from the
sap from the
tree.
tree.
Oh, so they make a little. They attack the tree gives the sap, and then they build the nest. And
Wow.
that's where you can see it running down, falling down here.
It's so big, that ant.
That is terrifying.
It's like an inch long.
That's the soldier ant.
Oh
The
my
soldier
goodness.
Look at the size of that tree.
It's actually a lot wider than your, like, it's just going in here is as wide, as deep as your arms. It's hard to get perspective, but yeah, it's a massive tree.
A mushroom.
It's a mushroom, that is unbelievable. Called an earth star. Look at that, it's a perfectly formed flower looking mushroom.
Is it edible?
No.
It's time to set the camera trap. And this track looks perfect. They use their phone to check the potential view of the camera. Okay, this looks like a good spot.
So the leaf stops it taking lots of photos of you while you're setting it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
So it doesn't detect the movement so much of putting it on the tree. And they lock it, they padlock it to the tree in this case, just in case there's any naughty poachers that come into the park and they realise they've just been taken a picture of, they can't take the camera.
Are you looking for more big mammals or?
Even the
Does that
small
help
one,
you?
because
Oh,
this
because it goes
trigger is
up.
about 25 meters from.
Oh, okay.
So any
And
movement,
the angle's quite wide, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's a wide angle camera.
So when an animal comes down at night, it's going to look something like that.
Izzle, the lesser spotted Mariel Basin guide.
Okay, the camera's all ready. We just got to remove the leaf and we'll leave it there. And then tomorrow morning we'll see what we get. How exciting. So we were just saying how easy it would be to be lost. So I've got a good sense of direction. So I said, I think the trail goes round. We walk down here, down the hill, and it's like the center is somewhere over there. Am I right?
No,
No.
Yeah.
Where is the center?
the center is over here. and
Oh, no
we
way.
Just come from here. This
Did
way.
we?
Yeah.
I'm completely turned around. This is why I should never be allowed in a jungle.
But I'm the one with the good sense of direction, and I also can't remember which way we came from. Okay.
So we continue walking here.
Okay. Ah,
It's like a cup.
it's a cup mushroom. It's like a little cup. You got
that's
very cool little mushrooms here. I got a leech on my coat.
A leech.
Look. Okay,
So what do you do?
flick it.
Oh, not at me.
It's stuck to my waterproof jacket. Okay, I'm doing it.
Roll it, and then flick it
Roll it and flick it. Okay, I'm doing
To
me.
somebody else.
to somebody else.
See, we've got another leech on the floor here, and it can heat. It's got thermo detection. You can see it's coming straight for me.
And the and the shoes. Actually, is. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm going.
Stuff of horror movie.
Oh, it's a big tiger leech.
Oh my
That's
God.
big, considering it knows. Look, it can
knows.
smell us. That's disgusting.
If I go there, oh, look at that! It's looking for me.
The name of the tree?
In Malay, we call it dara dara.
Okay.
Dara is blood.
Blood.
And that's because when the tree is cut, it looks like it's bled.
It's a really dark red colour.
Wow. This is why Marianne's got her leech socks on, because what you got one as well now. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Look, you got it. It's coming up. It's going to go
Yeah.
up your shirt. You need
Right.
to flick it
I'm
off.
going to be brave. Shall I be brave?
Oh, you
there's
got another one on
Oh,
your
God.
shoe.
Okay, I'm not brave.
Okay.
Can I just flick it?
Ah, that's a huge mushroom.
That's
It looks like a uplighter.
It does. It looks like a lampshade.
Oh yeah.
It's a real mushroom.
Yeah.
That looks like the biggest mushroom in the world.
And underneath the mushroom, the stingless bee nest.
Oh,
Okay.
stingless
See?
bee nest, yeah.
See it? That's the tube.
Oh yeah. Oh, the little tube there.
Yeah.
There's this little fence area here, and the reason is because they've found a couple of coffee bean trees. There's one here, the actual original tree, the stump is there, but they're not found anywhere in this jungle. So they think that it's from years gone by, and maybe years ago, maybe this area was part of a settlement, and that's why there's a coffee bean tree. How weird. That's a bit strange, isn't it?
Very
Yeah.
strange.
Time for a quick rest, and to check we haven't got any more leeches.
I don't have any.
I love my
I don't
plastic
think.
coat as well because I'm not getting.
But when
nothing
leeches
coming
bite
in.
you, they put like a little anesthetic, really, so you can't feel them biting. Did you get any?
Yeah.
Oh, you got one?
2.
You just took 2 off?
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I got one there.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Oh, it's one on in my shoe. Ah!
Oh God, don't say that. Oh, I've got them in my sock.
Oh, you got you got 2.
Oh God.
Oh, I got another one.
Oh my God, what is wrong with these things? Why are they trying to eat me?
Oh, I got another one on the back of my shoe. Oh, it's on my hand.
On my shoe.
A small one.
2 on my shoe. There's 2 on my shoe.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. We had
The
about
other
10.
one climb back.
Oh, we have to flick them away.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay, get it off my sock.
That is really. Oh, there's another one.
I got another one. Oh, they're in my shoes. Jeez.
I'm getting a professional.
What's
flicker.
wrong with this place?
Because it's getting very wet, so there's a lot of leeches come out.
There's
Yeah.
a lot. They're still coming. It's a baby. It must have been in my watch. Okay, we've rested. We've got rid of all the leeches, and now we're going to go and do the canopy walk, which looks really cool. The Malial suspension bridge was donated by IKEA, or IKEA as we say back home. Oh, this is amazing. Wow, look at this view. Look at that. Over the river.
Wow, I'm loving this bridge.
This is a very cool bridge. Wow, this is cool.
It's very cool.
Got this scaffolding to get you up to the start of the canopy walk. We're still going up. It's getting pretty high now. if you're scared of heights, it's pretty high. And we're still going up. Just to give you a perspective of how high up we are. Apparently, we're about 14 meters high, which as we dive up to 30 meters,
Is about as tall as that tree, which is a little bit terrifying.
So apparently the rainforest that we walked this morning is a secondary forest, but with some primary trees left in it. But this area now is virgin forest, it's primary, never been logged. It's not every day you get to walk in primary rainforest, is it?
This walkway was originally built for researching insects that live high up in the canopy, but now we're lucky to be able to walk on it. Although, looking down, this walkway is very high.
Just can't get over the noises coming from the forest. This structure is very cool. Look at this, guys.
Wow.
Look at this bridge. This bridge is crazy.
This is like childhood dreams, isn't it? Having swing bridges and rope bridges to play with. But look at this tree here. This is fascinating. With all the moss and then this vine growing up.
It's so big. It's very high and very wobbly as you walk on it. Actually, it makes it feel like you've just got off a boat.
I thought sea life.
This is incredible.
This is not for the faint-hearted, and don't come up here if you're scared of heights. Now, I'm not scared of heights, but looking down at this wooden walkway, I hope these boards can cope with my weight.
Yeah, that's a long way down. On the second platform now, 26.1 meters high. It's very high.
Yeah.
Look at this bridge, and then we're going off. There's another bridge here. Wow.
Last but not least, we now have the highest walkway. Okay, here we go again.
Oh, okay.
I'm through the.
You threw a branch?
Yeah.
I thought there was an elephant or an orangutan or something coming.
Phew, we've made it. Although I loved it, that's actually quite a relief.
Absolutely. Astounds me.
And this has gone all the way from the ground. This
Yeah.
is a long way.
I'm all the way up.
That's it. That's the end of the thing, and now we've got the descent down the scaffolding on the other side. So the plant there with the purple flower, apparently, if you chew the leaf and rub it on a cut, a small cut, it will help your blood clot.
Yeah,
It will stop to stop the bleeding.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. Same familiar with this, the other one.
Yeah.
From melasma. But this one is like something you can like soap.
Oh, like
Yeah.
soap?
If you put water in this and
Yeah.
you just crush it like this,
Yeah.
and it will,
Foam.
yeah, it
Like
will
a soap.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I find it amazing that nature can provide all these natural treatments.
When you lost in the jungle and you have no water left, so you can cut this vine, but try to find the big one,
Yeah.
and you can cut and take water from that.
It's safe to drink.
This is the water vine.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you a bit later.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Well, that was fantastic.
It's
What a
fascinating to learn about all the different plants and medical uses, and
really lovely morning.
mind-blowing.
Yeah, so we're gonna just get changed, have a cold shower,
Very cold shower.
just check for leeches. Okay, we're off to the viewing platform.
When they said 3 kilometres, I was a little bit anxious, but we're going in a car.
job. As soon as we come out, we've got lots of elephant poop. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Loads of it. It's quite old though, I think. It's dry. There you go. So there is the observation tower. Look at this view. It's going to be even better when we get to the top of the tower.
This observation tower was also funded by IKEA.
It's just going to be the most amazing view. Wow. That's absolutely fantastic.
Do you feel like you're entering Jurassic Park?
Yeah, really. So here, all these bugs are actually bees. I don't know whether you can see them, but they're stingless bees, which is a good job really. So we're just going up to the final level now. Wow, it's unbelievable, the views. Look at this.
I think this is the greatest view over a rainforest we've ever seen. It was a really special moment. I found myself just standing there, mouth open, staring into the distance. Wow.
So the actual Maliau Basin is just behind, we're just outside it. It's just behind this huge cliff here. So to get in, when you go hiking, you have to go up and inside. Absolutely stunning. What do you reckon, Marianne?
I reckon that if you come to Borneo, you absolutely have to come here because this is Jurassic, pristine, absolutely fabulousness in a bucket.
And if you're really, really super fit, you can go hiking for a couple of days, one night, sleep over in the first camp. Or if you're really adventurous, you can go on a longer walk, but not for the faint-hearted.
Earlier in the day, we set up an insect trap. So now it's dark, it's time to see what we managed to attract.
Okay, so it's the evening. We've come back to the light trap. What is that? That looks like
That looks like a big moth, but what is that?
That's a mantis, but you need to see it from the other side.
Oh, is it on the other side?
Oh, it's like a praying mantis?
Yeah, that's a praying mantis.
Can you see the other side? Oh, it's a mantis. Flying termites. I didn't know termites fly.
Actually,
It's like when they hatch, there's like sometimes, like the ants, they fly.
Why am I scratching? It's the bugs.
You're itchy, gone
I'm
itchy.
itchy.
Oh my goodness.
I did get on the floor to photograph the mantis.
Okay, they were laughing at us because we said there might be a flying ant. They said ants don't fly, so they just Googled the UK flying ant.
UK flying ant.
They'd never seen flying ants. Termites maybe, but not ants. Join us next time when we see if the camera trap saw anything before we continue our journey to the south of Sabah and discover what the country of Brunei is really like.